Good old Saturday. Been up moving around. I wanted to I wanted to talk to y'all about a couple of things that I was doing. I have to remind myself every day, baby, write in that planner, and we are going to remember to journal. I hope everyone is having a beautiful and blessed Sunday. Um, I pulled out my garden log book, y'all, because for one, I bought this last year sometime and I started to use it, but I just wasn't organized and I feel like I want to be back organized. I've been tuning in with Flourish with Kendra. I'm going to tag her. She was like giving tips on, how to be organized this upcoming season. And one of the things she had was her garden log book. Same one. And I got mine off Amazon as well. Y'all forgive me, my kids is here and they turned up. Okay, I'm letting them do them. Usually I try to go live like when they sleep, so it's like super early. But I just got my washer and dryer, so I've been washing and just trying to like cleanse the house and like just getting everything together. So anyway, like I said, garden log book. It's actually funny because um, on here I have a husky. The husky tomato was one of the pages that I filled out. That was actually one of the first plants that I grew. And I love tomatoes. They were really good. I got about like 4 harvests from the plant itself before I went ahead and let it go. And I planted in June of last year. And my first harvest was July 30th. So it took about 30 days for me to harvest the cherry tomatoes. And on here it shows like how much sun does it get, like how many times do you water, what are the care instructions, did you like the size of the plant, what were the color of the tomatoes, like things like that. you know and so, fun fact, I actually have some more cherry tomatoes growing right now. I'm pretty sure I have some volunteer cherry tomatoes gonna come up, but this plant I actually picked up from a nursery near me. I want to say it's called Sunflower Nursery, in close to like Torrance, California. And I really love that nursery. It's super like nice and cute, and they have everything that you need. So I'm looking forward to seeing how my cherry tomatoes do this upcoming season. Um, I also got some volunteer tomatoes growing in my front yard. Um, as you know, Earthy Ether, we just moved here. I want to say we've been here about 4 or 5 months, not long. And um, the woman who lived here previous, God rest her soul, she was a gardener and she had a green thumb. And her daughters are like, she never grew tomatoes in the front. I'm not sure where that came from, but it's definitely a volunteer plant. It's coming right out of the ground. And I have about 4 tomatoes on there right now. They look pretty a nice size. So, and I'm gonna try to find out exactly which tomato it is. It doesn't look like a Roma tomato. It's giving like a beef steak looking tomato. It's kind of like fat and juicy, and it's going crazy right now. So I would love to show y'all that. I'm gonna take pictures, post, and I'm trying to get back better. I want to get better at going live on YouTube, posting YouTube videos, just getting back into my YouTube community. It allows me to tap into my creativity and my creative bag. So that's just something that I've been doing. But I just want to share that with y'all. And I've been trying to leave a few of her things still planted around. Although, of course, I'm coming in with my energy and I welcomed her in my space completely. But like I said, I just want to make sure that if, like, those tomatoes, for example, they're going to grow and I'm going to let them continue to grow, but I would like to harvest from them. So I want to make sure that I am taking care of them and they're not like, getting mildew and things like that. I personally have not grown from ground up. I am a container gardener. I like to grow in containers, whether it's a grow bag, a pot, a bucket, you know and so that's going to be new to me. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just create like a little space where those tomatoes are, and like kind of make it look original. I don't want to add too much of my stuff to that little area where those tomatoes are growing. But like I said, y'all, I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that. Um, what do I have going right now? I'm looking through all of my old stuff, and I just want to start a fresh page. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to start at what I have growing, because I have not even filled this out about those. So I want to start there. Currently, it's not here at my garden. You guys will be along with me for everything, but right now I still am taking care of the garden I have at my mom's house. I was in between moving, and I'm still creating the space for my garden here where I live. So I'm still over there. I have a mini greenhouse where I have my seedlings are going to start. I'm trying to start those within the next week or two. Don't quote me. But currently, what I have growing, my strawberries. My strawberries. I don't know exactly which strawberry that is, but that is a strawberry plant that I was gifted from someone, a part of the community. A friend of a friend. I saw she was giving away strawberry seedlings, and I needed to borrow that. And she said that that was actually from her ancestors' land. So the fact that I'm bearing fruit from those strawberries and they are going to continue to bear fruit, I am happy. Okay. So I have strawberries growing. Um, I have my green onions growing. I have banana peppers growing. I have jalapeno peppers growing. And I have cilantro. What I will say about my cilantro and the green onions, I eat from that regularly, as well as the strawberries, which as soon as one comes up and is done, I eat, we eat it. But as far as my peppers go, I really want to be a lot more intentional with the peppers. Jalapenos, the jalapeno plant I have harvested from, but I'm not really a spicy person. So I want to create a salsa garden where I have my jalapenos, my tomatoes, my cilantro and green onion, like all in one little area. um, so I'm not too like pressed on the actual growth of the current banana pepper and jalapeno pepper that I have going, but I'm gonna keep it going for now. I just, like I said, I picked up tomatoes from my local nursery, and I got a patio tomato, and I got husky cherry red tomatoes. So in total, I have about 5 plants: cherry tomatoes, patio, banana pepper, jalapeno, strawberry, cilantro, green onions. Okay, 6 little things, and it's just like little stuff, and I'm gonna keep that at my mom's house, but I would like to continue everything here. And I've been planning out my garden. Since I've moved, I've taken a lot of time to pay attention to how the sun rises and sets. I want to make sure that my plant placement is immaculate. Okay. I am going to hire someone to help me create the garden space out there. Right now, it's just a backyard. And, it's not like before where I was at my brother's backyard and I had a bunch of like old dog cages I could create trellises and, so that's going to obviously cost a little money. So y'all just hold off, okay? Bear with the backyard again, okay? We will be in the backyard real soon, okay? But like I said, my plan, and I'm just going to talk about this now, and I will record a YouTube video later on during the week with the actual map out and like the blueprint. But my plan is, for one, I'm going to have different sections of gardens. So like I want to have a space where I can still have like a little bit of a backyard and the kids could chill, but I also want like the perimeter to be my garden stuff. Okay. So in the front of my house, obviously I have a full flower bed that I'm going to create a herb tower, and I want to have so I'm going to have herbs, and I'm also going to have like some flowers, just for like obvious pollinators. And I'm really determined to start a sunflower plant. I will have sunflowers growing in front of my house within the next year. Okay. So, boom. In the front, we're doing herbs. We're going to do flowers. I have zinnias. I got wildflowers. I have sunflowers. I really want a butterfly pea. Okay. I would love to curate some herbal baths. That was something that I did in the past, but I'm like, okay, I'm gardening now and I want to incorporate all of those things. Okay. So butterfly pea, and they're really pretty once they grow. I just need to see exactly how they grow. And I believe they trellis and grow up like vine. So in the front of my house, that would be really pretty. I have a little vine area. Um, Also, I'm going to create a patio area where I can hang out and sit and, like, do it all nice. And on there, I would like to have herbs, and I would like to have salad. So, but I was thinking for my patio, I want to do um, okay, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, the green stalks. So I'm gonna do like tiers. I'm gonna have the green stalk, and I think ideally I would have 2 to 3. I'm not trying to overdo it with the garden. Like I said, I want to be able to tend to my garden regularly, and I want to be able to harvest and nourish and nurture my family from the garden. So with that being said, I don't want to be growing a bunch of stuff that I'm not eating. Okay, so front we're doing herbs, flowers. Patio we're doing salad, flowers. Possible. I might do a green stalk with strawberries. I was thinking about that. I saw a girl with soil. Hey, friend. Um, I saw her. She did like a strawberry green stalk, and I was like, oh, okay. I love that idea. I think I'm gonna do that. And then to the backyard we go. So in the backyard, I want to have the stations, not a station, and I got to see exactly who I got that idea from. I be watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I can't remember right off back, but it was really fun. And she had like the salsa garden. So salsa garden was first. And in that garden, she had jalapeno peppers, cilantro, tomatoes, whatever goes inside salsa. Okay. That's in that area. And then a different area, I'm going to do the 3P garden. I want to do sweet peas or like pole peas. I want to do like a sweet banana pepper. And then I want to do a purple peppers too. Sandra Garden, she always has like really beautiful colored flowers. I'm sorry, peppers. So that's something I want to do. So I'm going to do a 3P garden, salsa garden. And then I also wanted to do like a color scheme garden. So I wanted to have like a yellow theme, right? Not like the whole garden will be yellow, but I want to have like an area where it's just like everything's yellow. Corn, banana peppers. I even have some peas. I want to say it's like a golden pea, and I'm also growing potatoes. So I'm gonna do Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm gonna do baby red tomatoes. I mean baby red potatoes again. I don't have enough space to do the russets, and they take too long too. But I also thought about doing a sweet potato, but don't quote me on that because, like I said, I don't eat sweet potatoes that often. Ideally, it would just be for like once the holidays come, so I can have yams. Okay. And then what else did I want to have back there? Obviously, I'm going to have I have the entrance of my garden. I will have it trellised with like the actual forgive my brain, y'all. You know what I'm trying to say. And that's either going to be like a grapevine up there, or I'm gonna do grapevine on one side and then cucumbers on one side. I'm also going to have a fruit salad garden. So in that fruit salad garden, and it's going to probably be like the larger patch of garden that I'm going to use. I plan on doing watermelon again. I did pretty good with my watermelon, but I'm going to do even better this year. Um, and I'm gonna do watermelon. I'm gonna do uh, and I'm not going to put like fruit trees, but I want to do like bushes. So I'm going to do watermelon on one side, and then I want a blackberry bush, and I also want a blueberry bush. The thing about the blueberry, the berries, they say that it just takes over like maybe a year and a half for you to like get your first set of berries. So yeah, salsa garden, fruit salad garden, salad mixes. We're going up this year, okay? And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to jot down the things that I currently have growing over at mom's place, and then I'm also going to talk about like what I plan on starting. I did purchase a seed starting kit, and so I got a bunch of different like seed starting little fun things. So I'm gonna take y'all with me while I do that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get up here and check in with you guys. I've been doing a lot of spring cleaning and home cleaning and just cleansing, my space so that I can be open to receive and open to nourish my garden. I'm really looking forward to getting back outside. As you guys can see, the sun is coming out behind me right now, and I am eager to get my hands back in the soil. I'm eager to start everything from seed. Everything that I can start from seed, I will. But I'm not too proud to go pick up a starter. you know, Starter pack me, okay? And I think that's it. I hope y'all are still tuning in with me. And I'm also on TikTok from time to time at Earthy Ether. And I love y'all. Happy gardening. Bye.